Hello students, how are you all? This is me Anam and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to learn about the additive inverse of rational numbers. This is the part 4 for the series of rational numbers. So in part 1 I explained what rational numbers are, and part 2 I explained how we are going to add the rational numbers together, and in part 3 I explained how we're going to subtract the rational numbers. Now in the part 4 we're going to learn about their additive inverse. Okay. Now, what does inverse mean? Obviously, most of you must have an idea that what is inverse. Inverse is basically means the opposite. Okay. Whatever it's been asked, the inverse will be an opposite thing. Okay. Now, additive inverse means we're going to add an opposite number, a number that will carry an opposite sign. Okay, so I'm gonna help you explain it further with some examples too. So if you have any confusion at the moment, this will all be cleared out by the end of the lecture. Now, we have two numbers, p upon q and minus p upon q. These two are rational numbers. Now, here you can see that p and over q, this number is carrying a positive sign and this one is carrying a negative sign. If you see both the numbers are both the numerators and denominators are same, but this one has a positive sign and this one has a negative sign. Okay, so if you're going to add these two numbers together, like p upon q plus minus p upon q, which becomes p upon q minus p upon q, which is equal to 0, which means that whenever you're going to add the actual number and a number with an opposite sign to it, when you're going to add them together, the resulting answer should be 0, which means that minus p upon q is the additive inverse for the p upon q number. Okay, let me explain it with some proper numbers so this will be cleared out if still you're having any kind of confusion. Now, let's suppose we have a number minus 1 upon 2, right? So, this number is 1 upon 2 and it's carrying a negative sign. Okay, now what will be the additive inverse of this number? Additive inverse will be 1 upon 2, you're going to write it as it is, but the sign will be changed. If this one has a positive sign, its additive inverse will carry a if this one is having a negative sign, its additive inverse will carry a positive sign. Now, when you're going to add these two together, the resulting answer will be 0, like minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now here is another example. This number is 7 upon 4. Since you cannot see any sign along with it, it means that it's a positive number, 7 upon 4. Now, when you're going to write its additive inverse, you're going to write 7 upon 4 as it is, but the sign along with it would be the opposite of what the actual number had. Now, the actual number had a positive sign. Now, here it's going to have a negative sign. So then, when you're going to add these two numbers together, 7 upon 4 plus minus 7 upon 4, the answer will be 0, which means that minus 7 upon 4 is the additive inverse for 7 upon 4. Okay, so this is what it means, that the additive inverse is a number which is same as the original number, but it carries an opposite sign. If the actual number has a negative sign, its additive inverse will carry a positive sign. But if the actual number has a positive sign, its additive inverse will carry a negative sign. Right? I'm going to write it down for your easiness. Positive, its additive inverse will be negative. And if it's negative, its additive inverse will be positive, right? The number, the digits will remain the same. Okay. For example, we have another number like let's consider 5 upon 4. So its additive inverse will be minus 5 upon 4. And if somebody asks you to confirm it, you're going to add these two together, which will be 5 upon 4 plus minus 5 upon 4. When you are going to add them together, 5 upon 4, it will be like minus 5 upon 4 because the sign will change and the resulting answer will be 0. So that's how you're going to prove what is an additive inverse, and if it's asked in the questions, that you have to find the additive inverse of the given numbers. Okay, so whatever the number will is whatever the sign the number will carry, the additive inverse will always carry the opposite sign. If the number is carrying a positive sign, its additive inverse will carry a negative sign. And if the um, actual number is carrying a negative sign, its additive inverse will carry a positive sign. Inverse means opposite. You're going to add the opposite number, the opposite sign number, to the original number to get the final answer as 0. Okay, so this was our today's lecture. It's a very small um, topic from the rational numbers. I hope you understand it well. I'm going to explain further topics, further operations of rational numbers in my next video. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you're not going to miss out the any of my upcoming videos. So meet you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.